The drama that just won't die. So, did everyone really move on? Except Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber? The internet doesn't think so. What started as a simple Instagram story turned into another round of the never-ending tension between the two women fans can't stop comparing. It all began when Selena Gomez, fresh off her honeymoon, posted a cryptic Instagram story that read, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There is room for everyone. And hopefully we can all stop." Within hours, it was deleted, but not before screenshots spread across social media like wildfire. Fans immediately speculated that the message was aimed at Hailey Bieber, who had recently spoken in an interview about how exhausting it is to constantly be compared to others, especially when it comes to her beauty brand, Rhode. Hailey mentioned that she never asked for those comparisons, a subtle nod many took as her way of saying she was tired of being linked to Selena and Rare Beauty. Then came the supposed response from Hailey that sent the internet spiraling. "Being obsessed with me instead of enjoying your honeymoon is actually insane. I have done nothing. Please seek therapy and move on, IDK." Screenshots of that line went viral, racking up millions of views within hours. But here's the twist. It wasn't real. Multiple outlets later confirmed that the so-called post was fake. Hailey never said it, yet the damage was done. The internet thrives on tension, and nothing fuels clicks quite like the ghost of a love triangle. Even though Justin Bieber himself has stayed far away from the drama, the connection between his wife and ex-girlfriend seems to keep haunting both women, especially whenever one of them makes even a slightly cryptic move online. Selena's deleted post felt like a plea for peace, but it also reignited the conversation she was trying to shut down. The line, "There's room for everyone," sounded like both a defense of her brand and a soft dig at the ongoing comparisons between Rare Beauty and Rhode. Fans read into every word, wondering if Selena was really over it, or if she still felt a little stung by Hailey's recent comments. Hailey, meanwhile, has tried to steer clear of the feud talk. In her interview, she emphasized that she's focused on her business and doesn't want to be pitted against other women. But the moment Selena's story hit, her name was back in the headlines. And so were the theories, the screenshots, and the old wounds that never quite seemed to heal. For years, both women have said they've moved on. They've even appeared to make peace in public. That now famous photo of them smiling together at an event had fans believing the rivalry was over for good. But social media tells a different story. Every vague post, every subtle quote, every unfollow reignites the flame. The truth is, this isn't just about two celebrities. It's about the power of perception, how fans project their feelings, create stories, and turn whispers into headlines. It's about how moving on is rarely clean or complete, especially when the world refuses to let go of your past. Selena and Hailey may be living separate lives now, but the internet seems determined to keep them connected forever. Still, there's something almost poetic about it. Both women have built empires out of vulnerability and strength. They've both faced immense pressure and hate, and they've both used their platforms to talk about kindness and healing, even when it's clear they're still working through their own scars. Maybe Selena's post wasn't about Hailey at all. Maybe it was about the exhaustion of always being misunderstood. Maybe Hailey's silence isn't passive aggression. Maybe it's self-protection. Either way, the world is watching, waiting, and dissecting every move, as if either of them owes us an ending. But here's the real truth. Moving on doesn't always mean forgetting. Sometimes it means learning to coexist with what once was. Selena and Hailey have turned the page, yes, but they're still in the same story, bound by public perception and the ghost of a love that defined an era. So while the internet argues over who's obsessed and who's at peace, both women seem to be saying the same thing in different ways. Let it go. There's room for everyone. Because sometimes the most powerful move in a never-ending feud is simply choosing to stop fighting.